glad you're all here. Wish there were more of you. We have our old business, our water bottle refill stations. I believe there's 6 of them. They are all up and functional. So even the one over by kindergarten is working now. And we had pancakes with pop, and it was a big success. We had almost 400, or almost 300 RSVP, and I think everybody showed up. And we have the treasurer's report. Reba couldn't make it today, so I have her report. Our beginning balance in January was $1,572. We spent $1,118 and deposited $2,069, leaving us with a balance of $2,523. There's a balance of approximately $1,700 in there that belongs to 5th grade, and I think about $500 that belongs to pre-K. We, of those deposits, $488.70 is from the sale of tattoos and spirit sticks every Friday. That is since our last meeting in January. So almost $500 in tattoos and spirit sticks that we've sold. And let's see, we have a sticker machine in the cafeteria. I have a check for that I haven't deposited yet, and it is $51.50. If Ms. Jago shows up, we'll let her do the principal's report. Our new business, the iPad charging stations, they are here. The cords were supposed to be delivered today. Hopefully they'll be delivered tomorrow, and I will pass them out to each classroom on Monday. We finished our shirt sale. It's the one that has a little, it's a baseball tee, a gray shirt with black sleeves, and has a little bulldog emblem on the chest. Those should be delivered within about a week. And we are in the middle of our Original Works fundraiser. Everything is due back to us by March 11th. If the parents don't want to order anything, we ask that they return the whole packet. Keep their children's artwork, return the whole packet. There's a magnet enclosed. We do need those back if they don't want them. If they do want them, they can pay $7 and keep it, and only send back $7, or they can send back $7 and whatever else they'd like to order. Then we have a few events coming up that we have asked for volunteers for. We are looking for someone to do copies on Mondays and Thursdays. And then we have the March and April luncheons coming up for the teachers. There's Teacher Appreciation Week coming up May 2nd through 6th. And we're going to cover recess for all the teachers so they can have an hour for lunch on that Friday. So if anyone would like to volunteer to help out on the playground that Friday, please let me know. There's a sign-up sheet over there. And Field Day is May 25th. It's the last Wednesday of school. We'll start at 9 o'clock. 9 to 11 is pre-K through 2nd grade. School-wide lunch from 11 to 12. And from 12 to 2 is 3rd through 5th grade. And we're having an old school field day. We're going to do 50
We're going to
yard.
kick it old school. We're going to kick it old school.
Yes, kicking it old school. That's what the t-shirts would say, with a little pair of Converse tennis shoes on them. And we have spirit sticks for the kiddos to give everybody one. And we're going to do 50-yard dash, relay race, grease and pig relays, sack races, and 3-legged races, and parachutes. We've got all kinds of awesome, fun things planned. Just pray it doesn't rain. And I thought I skipped something. I did. Every other year we have to elect president and secretary. That was last year. This year we have to elect vice president and treasurer. So the floor is open for nominations for those 2 positions.
I say Ashley.
Ashley for vice president. Ashley, do you accept that nomination? Yes. And any other nominations? I also need a nomination for treasurer.
Reba.
Reba Nixon. I have spoken to Reba, and she is willing to accept the nomination. Any other nominations? We will vote on those 2 nominations at our next meeting, which is May, first Thursday in May. May 3rd? 5th? May 5th. And since we skipped over the principal's report, we'll let her go now.
You know,
You have to come
I'm
here
so
for
proud
video.
of y'all. Always start without me just because there's always something going on. And I appreciate that. I brought cookies with them. So help yourself to some cookies, Jackson here. I just want to say a huge thank you and appreciation to PTO and those of you all that come and help us out. I know she kind of went over everything that's going to be coming up, and I know we talked about the books and breakfast and Breakfast and Books, and it's our Dr. Seuss celebration. So you should have gotten some flyers from your kiddos. They get to dress up, and we're gonna have green eggs and ham, and yay, those type of things. But a huge appreciation. One thing I would like for y'all to get the word out. Talk to your parents and parent friends. I'm gonna put it on the website and do a call out. We need parent input on the iPads. Good, not so good. What you like about pros, cons, I want your feedback, because as an admin team, we're at the elementary level, we're struggling with keeping them charged, keeping them not being broken, or losing their cords. There's a lot of different issues that are going on, apps that are not being placed on the iPads for whatever reasons. And I know I've heard not a lot, but some parent issues about kids getting on different websites and parents not really knowing how to set those parental controls. And I also want your feedback on how can we help you with the iPads, because here's the deal. They're not going away. That's just the way of our world right now. So we need to learn how to work with them. Our kids are more engaged, as some of you may know. And those games that they're playing, they're not like the games for the most part like when I was little, Atari and Pac-Man. Those games, they do take a lot of, some of them, higher order thinking skills, but they just have to be channeled in the right places and in the right ways. So I'm going to be sending a parent survey out. I'll put it on the website. I'll do a call out. Just go click. You can use your child's iPad. You can do a survey there too if you have Wi-Fi. And give us your feedback, your honest feedback. I mean, trust me, we've heard all the negative stuff. I mean, the point is we need to come up with a solution. And I would love to have your input, even to the point of how can, maybe we have to have an iPad parent 101 meeting or something like that and show you how to get on the iPads, how to get to parental controls, and a lot of different things we're throwing around. I do want your input, as well as we get towards the end of the year, there will be another parent survey for just the whole year. Curriculum, discipline, things that have happened. We want your feedback, good, bad. How can we be better at what we're doing as we try to service so many kids? And I also want to say this, because we just had another very, very angry parent about head lice. It's becoming almost like an epidemic now. And I mean, it's the reality, it really is. And what I'm finding is parents are not treating it successfully or treating it throughout. So if you can get the word out, if they need help with how to treat it, you can't just wash and then that's it. You can't just comb it and that's it. Check your children's heads every single day. They're getting complaints at central office, they're pushing it back to me. I've been cussed out, my nurse is really being abused. That's just the whole point of it. It's not her fault. She's doing her job. What I'm finding, and I'm going to say this here, and I do want this to get out, even on, as you put it on Facebook, parents, you have to treat everybody in the house. They are not getting it from here per se, but we're finding that parents are sending kids to school knowingly that they have nits or they have the eggs and things of that nature, and hoping that we don't catch it. But here's the deal. The kids are bringing it to our attention. They know it. They're taking it out of their hair and they're taking it to the teacher. Teacher has them go to the nurse. And of course, you have to be nit-free, period. That is a policy. We can't get around it. I know kids are missing school. We don't want them missing school. What we want them to do is to be sure that they are serviced. They're treated, and then you bring them back. The nurse will check them and go. So please get the word out. I don't know how else to say it, but sometimes it takes more than one treatment. And if one child has it, treat them all. Even parents, whoever lives in the house. And all those steps is on our website, how you get rid of it. You've got to wash everything, you've got to baggage everything, whatever it is, because I know they're upset and they're yelling and cussing at us. We get it. The teachers don't want the kids out of school either because they're missing too much instruction. So help us, help your children, And just make sure that, you know, you check your children's heads every single day. Every single day. Gosh, that's like a negative thing, but it's our reality. And more parents are coming and being upset with us when, if I can go home and make sure parents are treating their kids correctly and throughout the whole household, I would do that, but we just can't do that. Okay, so that's that part of it. But thank you for everything that y'all do. I really appreciate y'all. Star Night. Star Night is coming up next week for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students and parents. 4th and 5th grade will be on Tuesday. I believe that's the 8th. From 5:30 to 6:30, right? 5:30 to 6:30 for 4th grade and 5th grade parents. Come out, we're going to give you some information of what your children have been learning and some things that you can see what all they need to do in order to pass the state test. And then Thursday on the 10th is 3rd grade only. And 3rd grade's by themselves because it's their first time to take the test. They usually have more questions and things of that nature. So we want to see parents out next week. And your child may have a chance to win one of the goodie bags that are in the office right now with all kinds of educational games and fun stuff. One per grade level, someone's going to win the drawing. So please come out next Tuesday for 4th and 5th grade Parent Star Night and Thursday for 3rd grade Parent Star Night.
Both at 5:30?
5:30, yes. 5:30, 6:30 here in the library. And I think that's all I have. Thank you so much. You can still come, I mean.
One other thing I forgot to mention that we need volunteers for is the book fair. March 31st and April 3rd are preview days, so the kids are just allowed to come in and look, but we still need someone here to gather for kiddos. April 1st is a Saturday.
The 31st is.
April 1st, and then what would the Monday be?
I thought she said the 31st.
Is that Saturday? 31st is Saturday.
Or did us? 31st is a Friday. She said that was a preview day.
31st is Thursday.
Okay, then it would be the 1st and the following Monday, that Friday and the following Monday would be preview days for the kiddos to come in and look, and then they can shop Tuesday through Friday. So if anyone would like to volunteer for that, please let me know. We have the status update on the tattoos and spirit sticks. Like I said, we've raised almost $500 since January. Box tops for education. We recently got a deposit for over $1,500. We let the kiddos vote on what they wanted the money spent on. They voted for swings. Turns out swings wasn't a possibility at that time, so they have soccer goals. They would just put those in this week. And I have painted hopscotch and foursquare out on the concrete, and then we have a couple tether balls out there, and they are all showing their true competitive spirit with the tether balls out there. There's a line every time I walk outside to play tether ball.
Foursquare. They do Foursquare every time.
The foursquare, they're playing hopscotch and all kinds of, it's awesome to see them going out there. But we've also sent in 2 other shipments, so in April we should receive a check. I've sent in, I believe, $740 worth of box tops. So we should receive that money in April, plus whatever else I collect and send in before the deadline. My Coke rewards, we have 20,375 points in our account. I don't know when they deem it necessary to actually send us the money for it, but right now that sits at $305. We have 2 parents that have volunteered to enter those rewards, and you can only enter 75 points per email account per week. So if anybody is willing to donate time to enter them, or donate your email address, you'll just get 1 email when it's set up, and 1 email every time they use your account and donate it. So if anybody has email addresses, we would appreciate those as well. The TerraCycle, the company that we used to recycle the juice pouches, they changed their policy. We had to send in at least 10 pounds of empty juice pouches, and that was the only way we could receive any money back from them. So we have discontinued that program. It's not feasible that our small school collect 10 pounds at a time without them being absolutely disgusting, because they're already disgusting at 5 pounds that we send in. So we've discontinued that program, but we do have $115 on our way from them. The sticker machine I mentioned before, we have collected $51.50 from the sticker machine. And that's all the new business that I have. If anybody has any questions or concerns? We invite you to invite your friends that are current parents or guardians of any current Hardin student to our Facebook page. I love it when there's somebody new that I have to go ask Miss Debbie, is this really a parent? Because I don't recognize them, or their privacy settings are set so I can't see their pictures of the kiddos. But I'm happy to do that. All right, we'll have a drawing for our groceries. You'll let Jackson pick a name.
Big cars that are worked out.
Miss Hunter! Yay! Miss Jamie Hunter, 3rd grade. And our next meeting is Thursday, May 5th at 3:30. Hope to see you all then.
Go give it to Miss
What
Hunter.
did you say the sticker machine got in?
Miss Hunter.
50.
Miss Hunter, back in the back.